Nah, I fucks with Pat.
Yeah.
Look at how he talks to these niggas.
Yeah, yo.
Yo, turn that shit up.
Turn that shit the fuck up right now.
Talking that shit. Let's go.
Yo. When you up and you winning, shit is awesome. Never felt real pain till a nigga lost one. If somebody take from you, what it's gonna cost them? Tired of niggas acting like they really put in work. Hear the boss come, be yourself. It'll do you better in the long run than see yourself staring down the barrel of a long gun. Some rappers never had no street cred, so they bought some.
So, in June, they said, Lou, we're gonna give you one more chemotherapy. After this chemotherapy, we might have to see how it goes, because if it doesn't go right, then we're gonna have to do a bone marrow transplant. So now, what I forgot to say in the beginning, we did find a match in the beginning when we first found out, and thank God for my middle brother. He was my match. So we had a match. But thank God it wasn't what it was, what they were saying in the beginning. But when we came towards the end, at least we were like, yeah, we got my brother. My brother's my match. And my brother was like, listen, bro, if this chemotherapy doesn't work, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to give you, you know. The only fear of that is that once you get a bone marrow transplant, that's it.
Ain't nothing else after that.
Ain't nothing else after that. And there's a 50% chance that your body is gonna reject, even if it's your match.
Whoa, damn.
And if it rejects,
That's that.
that's that. That was my fear. So I kept praying, please, let this last chemo be it for me. So this chemo was strong. It was a real strong chemo that they had to keep me in the hospital for the 5 days they were giving it to me.
Now, for those of y'all that don't know what chemotherapy is they basically put poison inside of your body that's strong enough to kill the cancer, but it's also strong enough that it kills your own cells.
Everything else.
It kills
So
everything.
you basically have to survive the poison and hope that the cancer gets killed by the poison.
Right. So I did the 5 days. I did it like a champ. I went in there. He gave it to me. You know. That Saturday, you know, the last chemo treatment was Friday. Saturday this is June now. Saturday, you know, I mean, they kept me overnight Friday to make sure I'm good. Saturday, I got discharged. My wife picked me up. You know, at that time, she's my fiance now.
You proposed to her in the mix of all this?
In the mix of all this, I proposed to her on Christmas of 2013.
Oh, wow.
And, no, 2012 I proposed to her. So she picked me up. I wanted coffee. I was like, yo, I want coffee. Let me get a coffee. I had coffee. My wife got me coffee from Starbucks inside the hospital. So we're driving and having my coffee, and then all of a sudden I was like I felt like I needed to throw up. She had to pull over. I threw up. I couldn't have the coffee anymore. We went home. And of course, like myself, the hustler that I am, while I was getting chemo, I'm making calls. Yo, I'm available this Saturday.
It's great.
You know the price. I'll be there. So my wife was like, oh, we're gonna relax, whatever. I said, nah, babe, I'm going to work tonight. I haven't worked for 5 days. What, are you crazy? No, I'm going to work. I'm going to work. Okay, but please make sure somebody comes with you. All right, cool. But throughout the day, I started feeling weird. It was a feeling that it was different. I didn't feel like the other times, you know. But I did what my wife said, you know. made a call. I called my brother Cesar. And I said, yo, I need a favor, man. I gotta work tonight. Can you come me to the club? Nigga, you just got out the hospital. Now I'm going to work, bro. I'm gonna make some money. All right, I'll go with you. He came with me. He came with, brought his wife. Because it was a strip club.
Yeah, you had
So I was
to.
like, listen, bring your wife.
Yeah.
Let's go. Went. Doing my thing. But I noticed that it was something weird. Something wasn't right. I finished, got paid, was driving home. I was on 80 in Jersey, going home. And I caught a flat. I had to pull over. My bro Cesar came. He changed the wheel for me, did everything. Because this is when I started losing it now. Yes, I started losing my mind. In my mind, I thought I was up. But I really fell asleep in the car while he was changing the wheel. He woke me up. Said, yo, you're done. Go home, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to follow you. I said, nah, go on your own. You live further. I got this. My exit's the next exit. I got off my exit. I didn't even know that I went to McDonald's. I went to McDonald's, got me a freaking breakfast. Went home. I got home. Went upstairs. I woke everybody up. I'm eating my breakfast. And then I said, all right, I'm going to take it down. Sunday. Father's Day. 2019. The next day, I was in bed. My wife, in my mind, like I said, I'm thinking that I'm seeing this, but it's not. My wife wakes me up. Hey, you got to go pick up your kids. It's Father's Day. You're going to go pick them up? I'm going to pick them up. I'm just, let me rest. All right, cool. And then she came back up. Yo, it's getting late. I know. As a fact, let me go eat. Did you cook? Yeah. I'll eat, take a shower, and go pick up your kids. She told me that I went downstairs. I sat in the table. I started eating. And then I went upstairs to take a shower. All right. The moral of this story is the only thing I remember is getting home from the club. I don't remember anything else anymore.
Not the conversations.
None of that.
not
I'm just
eating.
telling you of what they told me.
Wow.
I went to take a shower, and I passed out in the shower. Then I fell. My wife went, took me out the shower, and I was not there. My wife called my mother. Oh my God, Lou fainted. We don't know what's going on. My mother's like, oh my God, we're far. We ended up calling one of my good cousins that actually lived in Jersey. He lived in Union City. He flew, got there. They got me dressed, put me in his car. My wife was ready to call an ambulance, but my mother was like, no, don't call an ambulance because they're going to put him in a hospital that they don't know what he got. They don't know nothing. Try to make it to his hospital. Try to get there. And that's what they did. So my cousin, they all got me dressed. They put me in the car. They're rushing. They told me that in the middle, I woke up and said, yo, I got to use the bathroom. And they'll pull over, and that I was putting my pants down in front of the whole highway.
But you don't remember that.
I don't remember none of that.
It's crazy.
I pull my pants down in front of everybody trying. And I'm like, no, I gotta do it. And he's like, yo, you're bugging out. You don't have to use the bathroom. Yes, I do. Went, got in the car. We finally got to the hospital. He picked me up. He brought me in the emergency room. And then this is when the whole different Lou came in. I started hallucinating. I started becoming a me that wasn't me. I started screaming at nurses. I started screaming at doctors. My doctor finally left his house from wherever he was living, came to the hospital to see me. I was cursing at him. I was cursing at people. I was fighting with security guards. The doctors was like, yo, we have to do something. We have to check him. Let's do an MRI. Check this brain, what's going on. That they brought me to the MRI room, and that I don't know how, but I probably caught the strength of him and beat up the security guards for trying to put me down on the MRI room, and that they strapped me and I broke the strap.
Am I right? You gotta stay still. You can't even move. With
You can't move.
Right.
Until finally the doctor's like, you know what? We can't deal with this anymore. He's bugged, you know. And they knocked me out. They gave me whatever that was that knocks you out. Put me in an MRI, whatever.
Hold on, you broke the straps.
I broke the straps. I broke the strap and, you're gonna laugh, I body slammed a security guard.
They had to tranquilize him, man. He was out of line,
crazy.
bro.
Yep. The next day, mind you, they're still drugging me because the next day they saw what was going on. So what happened was,
Where my dogs at? Yeah, welcome me back. Where my dogs at? Yeah, welcome me back. Where my dogs at? Yeah, welcome me back. It's 9 niggas single again. Yeah, I'm single. In the club tryna mingle. Fuck relationships cause a nigga never been for. Can't have just one like a Pringle. So I'ma keep it simple, listen here. Icy on my wrist aware. No guilt, I'm in the clear. Photos of my ex on my Instagram disappeared. I'm single. In the club tryna mingle. Fuck relationships cause a nigga never been